Assalamu alaikum, ladies. Okay, I want to give you guys a video or show you guys a video of my Islamic studies curriculum that I chose for my kids. Mashallah tabarakallah, there are quite a few free resources on some really great sites. A Muslim child is born, a Muslim homeschool, etc. Some really great websites, but I'm more of a structured type person, and I not that their curriculums are not structured, but I like books. I like it all printed out, all there, not constantly having to go and get worksheets and that kind of thing. So for this curriculum, I have the grade 1 part 1 and the teacher's book that goes with it, and we'll take a look at that in a second, inshallah. And it comes with grade 1 part 1, grade 1 part 2, the activity book, and the student's textbook. So I only got part 1, and when we get close to finishing part 1, then I'll go ahead and buy part 2, inshallah, and we'll continue going like that. What I really like about this book is that it has a teacher's book. Okay, so let's take a look first at the student textbook. Okay, and our student textbook, bear with me, is very colorful. It has opportunity for writing, for the child to write in it. And here is kind of an overview of what you will get in each level, what they'll be studying in each level. And then introduction and our table of contents. So if you want to take a better look at this, you're more than welcome to pause the video and just look through it, because this is going to be quite shaky. But we have introduction to Islam, some Quran, what is the Shahada, etc., etc. And then we go over to units 8 to 14. Very colorful, very engaging for the child. And it's really not very difficult, so you can do this every day and run through it. So let's take a look at the first one. So introduction to belief, pillars of Islam, introduction to the Quran. Let's see what's covered in there. So we have our word bank. We have basically our objectives. Okay. Then we have here an exercise for them to complete. And then we go on to complete the following sentence using the words. Okay, another activity here. And that was for unit, let's go back again. Yeah, that was for unit 1. So we did the introduction to belief, and then also for unit 1 we have pillars of Islam. Okay. And I'm sure you can find a craft or something to do online to kind of add to this, to reinforce it, or a lap book. I'll take a look to see if there are any lap books and maybe put it in the description below, but probably not immediately, but eventually, inshallah, I'll put it down. My son loves word search puzzles. He just loves them. And then the last part of unit 1, which was the introduction to the Quran. Very nicely done, very colorful again. I really like it. And I like the fact that there are things for them to do as a class, so to speak, in the book. And then they also have the activity book, which you can then kind of use as an assessment to see did they really understand it. So this will kind of be like your homework book. Okay, so let's continue. Let me see, flip some pages. I'm doing pretty good with my gloves on, mashallah. I thought it was going to be a problem. Okay, So then we have our units 1 to 7 and unit 8 to 14 as expected. And this book is going to be completely black and white. And we have, let's go through, subhanallah, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Okay, here we go. So first activity. Then we have here. So they'll read this and then kind of like answer the questions. And next page. And basically they can mention any country that can come to their mind there. I should just, yeah. And then here, Pillars of Islam. And it continues on like this. Just some homework activities or self-complete activities that can be completed on their own. Okay, let's take a look at the teacher's book. Okay, and with the teacher's book comes a CD, and in the CD, like it says, we have cards and recitation. On these cards are printable flashcards for vocabulary, so you can print those and kind of have an Islamic word wall if you want. And then the recitation, as it says, recitation of the Quran. I can't remember what reciter is there, but it is, yeah, mashallah. Okay, and that comes with the student textbook, sorry, teacher's book, the student's textbook. And so in the teacher's book, this is our first page. Acknowledgements, same thing as in the other books. Introduction, let's see, no. So here is the introduction and general objectives of each grade. So for grade 1, grade 1, these are the things by grade 1 and between grade 1 and 3 that they would have learned. And then the continuation of that is here, and then between 4 and 6, and then 7 and 9. Again, you are welcome to pause at this moment to take a look at each one. And then between 10 to 12, this is what they will be studying, inshallah, if you take it all the way up. And then you have it again here, but for each grade. So instructional content syllabus. So this is for grade 1, grade 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, you can pause if you want. I don't want the videos to be too long. 10, 11, and for grades 12, mashallah. Okay. Organization of this book. It's a really great teacher's book. So here we have some transliteration guidelines. Okay. Some additional translations if necessary, just to help you out. Exceptions, we're not going to be translating the above because that's how we say them. That's how we do. Okay, so then for unit 1 and then unit 2, and the book is kind of divided. The teacher's manual is divided between the instructions for the textbook and then instructions for the activity book. And you can tell one is labeled to, those are colorful, which is matching with the textbook, and this is not, which is matching with the activity book. And it is 220 Sorry, and 32 pages. So the first page for Unit 1, Lesson 1, and it tells you what your objectives are, type of lesson, resources to be used, etc. Pretty good. Notes. And then we have what the student section is going to look like, the student page. And these are the answers for what the students will be doing. And then we have the Unit 1, Lesson 2, which is the second section of Unit 1. Remember, we have three sections per unit. So this would be your teacher's edition part, and then what it looks like here on the student section. And they're the answers for the activities. So this is what it looks like. So if you want to know the answers for the word search, that's over here. The answers for this one, that's over here. Okay, and the same thing for the last one, and it goes all the way down like that. Let me take you over to the teacher's manual for the activity book, which is, this is for Unit 2, Pillars of Islam. So we have the assessment that you're going to do. Teachers will assess all the activities separately, okay? Same thing for 3. And that's what it's going to look like on the student book. But you shouldn't really need answers for that, really. But there are the answers here. Okay? Inshallah, this video was helpful to some of you, and maybe it will kind of guide you guys as to what to do in terms of your Islamic studies curriculum. And we're saving trees by buying the books and printing the pages individually, and then you have a stack of papers just throwing away. So I really like this, mashallah, and I look forward to seeing how it works with my kids. Jazakallah khairan for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.